So now we can sink our teeth into the marrow of the birth of tragedy. Nietzsche begins to claim that art is produced as the result of the temporary synthesis of the Dionysian and Apollonian duality within. To this point, we've heard very little of the Dionysian and nothing of the Apollonian, so it's right to expect Nietzsche to develop these ideas substantially. Where do these terms come from? Nietzsche gets them from the Greek art deities. Apparently, the Apollonian art tendency culminates in the production of art objects such as sculpture, while the Dionysian tendency can best be thought of in the creation of music. Nietzsche thinks these art tendencies occur within us simultaneously and antagonize one another, occasionally giving birth to new iterations of art in air quotes. The Greeks miraculously brought these two art tendencies together in the form of tragedy. Attic tragedy is supposedly a synthesis of the Apollonian and the Dionysian. Okay, but does that clear everything up? No, Nietzsche asks us to conceive of these two tendencies as dreams, the Apollonian, and intoxication, the Dionysian. It is in dreams where more perfect forms of bodies and life are experienced. We can perhaps see this as a place where poets and sculptors draw a great deal of their inspiration. I'm presuming that all plastic or image arts would involve some connection to the phantasmagorical. Since every man dreams, in his dream world he is a kind of artist. However, not all try to represent these experiences that we suspect to be mere illusion in art objects. An interesting side note, Nietzsche thinks the Apollonian impulse in man might be responsible for why so many philosophers take the world as it is as mere appearance and posit a deeper reality behind things. Philosophers, unlike the aesthetically inclined, may confuse reality with the dream. It should be noted that Nietzsche does not think the Apollonian dream world to just be some unconscious heaven we tap into. The Apollonian realm contains all our worries and fears as well. The terrors of life are also amplified there. Apollo was deemed to be the Greek deity that presided over all this wild internal life, the ruler over all this fantasy. Apollo's role as this god was soothsayer. The dream world for the Greeks was supposed to heal us in some way, so Apollo is a healer. So when Nietzsche talks about the healing aspect of image or plastic arts, and those art forms are seen as extensions of the dream world, then we can understand why Nietzsche labels them Apollonian, or the result of the Apollonian instinct.